Titan, level 10 upgrade. Today I'm going to be installing Integy's blue spring set for the T-Maxx and e-maxx. Guys, I really need to get those red springs off. They just look terrible with the blue thing I'm going for. These are going to look so good. So let's go ahead and get them installed. So I really don't need to remove the whole shock, only the screw that holds in the bottom of the shock to the A-arm. Now the ones that are in the front are going to be really easy to access because there's nothing blocking them. However, the ones on the back of the A-arm are blocked by a link. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is start off by taking all four of the tires by undoing the little wheel nuts that hold them on. Once the tires have been removed, all I have to do is undo this screw and nut that holds on to the bottom of the link. Once I get that link out of the way, I can easily access the screw that takes off the bottom of the shock. So now that I have these two screws out of the way, I can just go ahead and push the A-arm down and then just push the shock up. And then I can slide it out. Now it's time to compress the shock spring, pull off the bottom brace, pull off the shock spring, and then slide on the new blue one. And guys, oh, that is already looking so much better. Now I just have to compress the shock spring, get the brace, slide into position, and then push it back into the spot. Now I got to do it with this shock. With that shock spring taken care of, I went ahead and I removed both of the spacers for the shocks. Now these shock springs are a little bit stiffer than the ones that come on the big bore, so I'm going to have to readjust the spacing for them just so I can get the perfect ride height. But now that that's been taken care of, I'm going to go ahead and reattach both of these shocks with a single screw on the bottom, and then I'm going to reattach the link to the axle carrier. Once all that is taken care of, all I have to do is reattach the tire and I am done with this A-arm. Now as for the other three, the process is identical. Here's before. And of course, here is after, guys. And I have to say, Titan looks so much better. I love these shock springs. Not to mention they're stiff enough where I don't need any spacers, which just is all around awesome. Now the only red that's clashing on this RC is of course the wires for the easy start system. But in the future, I'm going to be covering that up with some wire mesh. But for right now, I am really happy with how Titan looks. And that was Titan's level 10 upgrade.